Nishaanza sasa.
Hello, my name is Lilian Beriga from Kegati Water Station, that is in Kisii County. Today I've visited an environmental scientist that is a specialist in wastewater treatment, and we are going to have a minute with him. He's going to tell us more about wastewater treatment and what we can do so that we treat our waste basically at home. Welcome on board and tell us who you are.
Okay, welcome, madam. I'm very happy for paying me a visit. My name is Geoffrey Gambane. I'm an environmental scientist, and I'm very passionate about dealing with environmental issues. Basically, I'm doing water treatment, wastewater treatment, particularly from our homes. So I have designed a water filtration filter here, which does the cleaning of water from our homes. Yeah.
And what about the water filter? Can you briefly tell us about the water filter?
Well, so this is an homemade water filter, as you can see it here. This is the filtration chamber that constitutes of layers of filtration materials. So in this filter, we have starting from the bottom here, we have cotton, which is at the bottom part of this container. Then here you can see this charcoal, crushed charcoal. Then we have sand. Then up here we have graphite.
Okay.
Then the space which is made here is just wastewater, where we put our wastewater.
That is good. And what is the purpose of the cotton wool, the charcoal, the sand, and the gravel?
So each filtration material has got a purpose. So as you can see, this is our dirty water here.
Yes.
So when I'm going to pour this water on this water filter, it's going to do the cleaning process. So we are going to get clean water down here.
Okay.
So to start, the top part of the cleaning material is graphite.
That is gravel.
Yeah, we'll take these bigger particles that was in this dirty water.
Yeah.
So once I've taken these bigger particles, the water is going to move down to the sand layer.
Yeah.
The sand layer has got small pulse that is going to do what we call straining. They are going to strain that water.
Yeah.
The smaller particles that escape on the top part, and then as it moves down. So we remove the ones that escaped. Then it goes down to the charcoal. Now the charcoal is going to remove the organic and inorganic particles, they that dissolve, the ones that escape the sand layer.
Okay.
It's also going to remove the odor. Yeah. It's also going to remove smell, that is odor, I mean, and even the color.
The color of water
This
now.
that water. And then now the cotton here will ensure whatever that escaped with the charcoal is going to be trapped there before we get our clean water on this collecting packet.
Wow, that is interesting. So, as you have heard, we have been told about how we can use the water filter to filter the water, the wastewater that we are generating from our household, and that is interesting. I visited with a friend, some friends. I will want them to come on board, ask a few questions about the water filter, and also advice further, because they are experts also in water.
Wow, you're welcome.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes.
You will tell us briefly your name, where you are from, and you can address one or two things.
Yes, welcome, madam.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Benada Chero
Yes.
from Baringo County. I work with Children's Water Dam Company in Baringo at Amaravia. And that is, I can see it is very good work you are doing.
Yes, yes, thank you, madam.
Yes, and I see this is something which others even not even attempt to do this, but congratulations for this work.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah, so my question is, I would like to ask, if the cotton wool inside here, what is its purpose? And also, it is not tiresome for you to bring those water from outside there
Yeah.
and pour. Yeah, my advice is that you just buy a hose pipe so that you can collect water from the kitchen
Yes.
and pour inside here.
That is a good idea. And in fact, I've been thinking about that now that you have brought it up. I think it's a good addition to this project. We can do some piping and allow draining of this water directly from our kitchen sink to this water filtration system. So as you have just said, the cotton here helps us to remove the untrapped particles that escaped these layers. So at the end of the day, we are getting clean water, as you can be able to see here. Yeah, I think it's clean water. Yeah, it's clean water.
Yeah, thank you for your time and continue with the sense and spirit.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
I can urge you to educate more people in your community in order for them to establish this.
Yeah. We are trying that, and in fact, we have our YouTube channel. We are going to share, and we want to do more. We want to replicate this thing countrywide. Especially, we are targeting people in the urban area. You see, in the urban area, especially in the informal setup, there is a lot of people are not getting enough water because of the water rationing. So if they can implement this, they can have enough water for cleaning, and even they can be able to do a kitchen garden, and this water can be used for watering their vegetables. And we have food. The country right now is crying for shortage of food. So if we do that, yeah, we are good to go.
Wow, that is interesting.
Yes.
We also have another expert on board. I want him to come and also ask a few questions concerning the water filter from our specialist, and also if he has something to advise, he can advise. Welcome on board, Professor Njeru.
Yes, thank you very much. How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir.
I like your approach.
Thank you.
My name is Jeru.
Yes.
I'm an associate or a junior lecturer at KEWI,
Yes.
Kenya Water Institute.
Yes.
This is what exactly we are trying to train our new generation to avoid over-reliance on the commercial suppliers of water.
Wow.
We remember that we are under crisis
Yes.
because of the several issues of the failure of rain.
Yes.
And therefore, if we can come up with such setups in our homes, we can actually save some money.
Yes.
So I like the process. I can see it is working. It is really working.
In fact, it is working.
Yeah. If you compare this color, if you compare that color
Yes.
with this one here,
Yes.
actually it is.
Yeah.
It seems that something is
taking place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea, and also it is our responsibility to ensure that the community is aware of these things.
Yes.
And ensure that at least they are saving a coin, if bearing in mind of the situation that we are in currently in terms of money.
Yeah.
So when I check your setup, I think the layers are okay. I can see what we take care of is the sand layer,
Yes.
because this is where most of the work takes place.
Yeah. Sure.
And I can see your layer is quite good.
Yeah.
and that's an assurance of the kind of water we can see there.
Yes, yes, yes.
So this is good, and I'm happy that you have seen that you have begun educating the society on this thing.
Yeah.
So that is good. And another thing maybe I can recommend is
Yes.
because we like improving things. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
very
in future
Yeah.
you can look for an alternative of maybe introducing a sieve
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
between between the two layers.
Okay.
Maybe between the gravel and the sand, you introduce a sieve,
Okay.
and between the sand and the charcoal layer, you introduce another one.
Yeah.
And that one actually, I'm very sure it will improve the efficiency of this setup.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yes, and now for the experience you have, because I believe you have enough experience.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think this setup can work in for a commercial purpose?
Oh, that is a nice question. Huh? Thank you, sir. Yeah, this thing in fact can work. Huh? What we need to do is just some modification, few modification. We have a bigger container, and then we increase the layers of filtration. That is the charcoal, the sand, and even the graphene itself. So if you have a bigger layer, and in terms of the height,
Height.
so the longer the water will take to move from the upper part to the bottom part. So in that process, the particles that are in this water are trapped, and they settle down here, whereby the bacteria and the microorganisms that are in this will be able to act on this, and then we end up getting this water. And you know, these bacteria are very important in our water cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, they consume some of the toxic inorganic and organic pollutants. Yeah, so this one can be done in a large scale, and especially in the informal setup, whereby they are experiencing water shortages.
So that is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
And in fact, sir, this thing doesn't cost much. In fact, when I was doing this,
I can see that you just incurred the expense of a hammer, only a hammer.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything was locally sourced.
That is good.
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe a question I would like to ask: for how long have you been practicing wastewater treatment at home?
Oh wow, wow. So this thing began 2 years back. I have one of my mentor
Mm-hmm.
who had an issue with the way people are utilizing wastewater. Now, when we are sharing with this mentor, I just mentioned about wastewater treatment. Why can't we do something about our wastewater from our homes? Then now, this is where the idea
Okay.
came from.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in this. I took like 6 months thinking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Then the actualization is about 1 year and some 4 months.
Wow, that is good. And any challenge you have encountered in setting up or doing wastewater treatment?
Yeah, you see, when you are starting something, actually you experience challenges. Huh? Initially, when I started this thing, you know, conceptualization then actualization is something different. So when I began this, I never used to get clean water.
Okay.
So as time went by, I kept on improving on
The quality.
the quality.
Wow.
And I realized that the more this thing has been in use, the more efficient it becomes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's something that you can advise we take to these other regions, especially Ukambani and some parts of Nyanza, where they have a problem with the water.
Yeah.
Is it something that you can recommend they can use at home, or
Yeah. It's something that can be adopted by these people that are experiencing water shortages. Yeah, because you see, water is scarce,
Okay.
And if they can adopt this, the little water that they can get,
Okay.
yeah,
Mm.
they can be able to conserve it, and they can be able also to treat it, and they use it for other purposes.
Good.
Now they can't use it for drinking, yeah,
Mm.
but they can use it for maybe watering the vegetables, cleaning the houses, yeah, and even if they want to start commercial activities like car washing activities, it can be done.
Good.
Yeah, and that's a source of income.
Oh, it's also a source
Yeah,
of
source of
income.
income.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
And apart from that, I also was asking, what is the future? What future do you have with wastewater treatment? Especially, what is the future of what you are doing here? What should we expect? Because you said right now we cannot drink this water, and do you think you can do something so that also we can treat the waste and drink it? Because it's also possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Bigger things are on the way coming. Bigger things are on the way coming. In fact, I've been liaising with my friend from abroad. We are organizing for a conference on this, and we want to come as a team. We work together, we brainstorm, we can see the way we can be able to improve on this. And even we are looking forward on the way we can be able to tap the nutrients that are trapped here, so that we can use it for growing the crops.
Vegetables,
So we don't want to waste anything here. We want to
Okay.
utilize this thing, we want to be a self-sustaining system. Yeah.
Wow, that is interesting. And don't you think it's also important for you to go out, get some partners who can help you in doing something better? Because this one is smaller, especially if I have a bigger house. Because, for example, if I'm doing washing my clothes, I am wasting a lot of water, and I want to filter that water. I don't want to waste it.
Yes.
Where can I harvest it so that I treat it?
Okay, this one for the purpose of making sure that no water goes to waste,
Yeah.
you can do a water collector system
Okay.
that even if you are not around, the collector can be able to trap that water. Then it can be discharged or it can be drained to this water filtration component.
Okay.
Now, then by gravity, we can be able to allow this water coming to this system, and then we are able to filter this water.
Good.
So also on the issue of partnership, we have been networking with some non-governmental organization, some CBOs, and even we are thinking of going international, so that we can be able to improve on this, and then we have an environment whereby water is a responsibility to each and every one of us.
Wow. I'm amazed. And I don't have any other question to ask.
Yeah.
Maybe back to our environmental specialist. If he has a question for us, or what he can tell the audience before we conclude our interview. And then we go to my fellow colleague. She can say something before we end. Yes, you can tell us something.
Okay. First of all, I want to appreciate for paying me a visit, and this is a good show that there are people who are thinking about our environment. There are people who are thinking about conserving our resources, water being one of them. Yeah. So I think 1 or 2 years coming, we are not going to care about water. Yeah. Because now we have water. Yeah. Recycling water. So that is what we should be able to think about.
Okay.
And I don't want to believe that this is going to stop here. This is going to spread like wildfire. Yeah.
Good.
So we are thinking about that, and I want you to keep on coming, and then let's exchange. Let's exchange, and then we can be able to experience much that we are looking for. Yeah.
Good. Any question to the experts you will want them to help you with?
Yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot, and I'm looking forward to partner with you. And I want to the efficiency of this thing. I want the efficiency of this thing to improve. As you can see from the color, it has not done that well,
Yeah.
but at least it's just we are moving. I can't say that we're badly off, but we are moving.
Yes.
So I want us to team up,
Mm.
then we work on this, and maybe what I can be able to ask is that spread this the message. Yeah, be the messengers for this.
Good. My colleague can also say something. I'm not grateful for any this visit. I have learned a lot,
Yes.
and I emulate this wastewater treatment for us
Yes.
in my own place, because even us in
Wow.
Baringo County, we
Wow.
have some scarcity of water,
Yes.
and it is very hard for us to get this water. As you know, it is a semi-arid
Yes.
area.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you.
Mm.
I'm advising you to keep on with the same spirit. Thank you.
Good.
Good. That is very interesting. So personally, I'm also impressed with what you are doing. I'm going back to Kisii County Kegati Water Station with some really interesting things,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to coming back with experts from my water station,
Wow,
so
wow,
that
wow.
they can invest on you to see these things spreading all over the country, and even to other parts of counties where they're having challenges with water. So we were also with Prof. Njeru. He can say something, then we will end there and then look on ways we can improve your water filter. Yes, Prof. Njeru, tell us something.
So first of all, I'm very much impressed
Yes, sir.
by my colleague here. First of all, I've found somewhere where I can take my students for an attachment for internship.
Welcome.
And I think you are one of my very resourceful persons.
Okay.
And then maybe you can share your contact with us. You can exchange after the session
Okay.
as we take lunch out. I'll take care of your lunch today.
Wow,
Good.
wow.
And
What a blessing.
where can we find you? Are you on social media?
Yeah. I'm social media. I have a YouTube channel with the name Geoffrey Nyambani. And also as a group, there's a group for this project. And I will share with you the link. And even we are on Facebook. We are also as well on WhatsApp. So we be able to interact.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Now that brings us to the end of our interview today. So we were with Benalda Tanui from Baringo County, our madam here, and then we were with from my right, we were with Prof. Njeru, is from Kiwi, and also our environmental activist or specialist is Geoffrey Nyambane.
Yeah.
And myself, the interviewer of the day was Lilian Boriga from Kisii County Kegati Water Station. And until next time, make sure that you are taking care of the environment you are living in, because the way you treat the environment is the same way it will treat you. Yeah, and it will serve you the way you serve it. A word from you as we leave.
Oh, wow. You are welcomed again.
Thank you so much.
We are looking forward to meeting you again. And welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.